Hi, wrestling fans. Thanks for clicking the dreaded D-Rose report. Now we was talking about Tough Enough. Got some inside info on that now. Notable before Bill DeMott is expected to return to WWE's Tough Enough on the USA Network, and there is indeed talks within WWE that DeMott will be a part of the new season. And apparently, some, but not all of the footage of the show will be filmed at the Performance Center in Orlando, so it's possible that other NXT trainers will be on the show as well. It's also been reported that the new Tough Enough season will have a different format. Talent will be in the living room in a house competing for, WWE contract, but the show may take on kind of a more of an American Idol type reality show, where they do voting and live segments to announce who's been eliminated. It's like voting off the island, I guess, or out of the house, out of the front room, whatever they're going to do. But I don't like those kind of shows because they're supposedly reality shows, and they're not. It's written out and things, but I don't know how legit this would be. Wish they'd just go back to showing us behind the scenes. Of course, after year, if they do Tough Enough that long, then maybe it get too old. And as far as I know, Steve Austin won't be on it. He's busy doing his other stuff. This is kind of funny. You got to follow this. Honky Tonk Man is kind of a weird character. But anyway, he wrote the following on Facebook about his rate for indie appearances. What he charges. Says, Honky Tonk replied to an indie promoter. This is what he says. Honky swore to the Honky family starting in 2015 until Honky is not Honky anymore. Honky would not go near Phoenix Airport, where he lives, I guess, for less than $1,000 a day. Honky would just cross the street every day and play golf at Superstition Springs Country Club. Honky told WWE when they called for Mania, $1,500 a day. So anyway, he says, you indie guys get a break. Call Jake Roberts, thanks, and pass the word. Honky is $1,000 a show. Which really, if he brings in twice as many, people at an indie show that, regularly shows up, that's worth it. As long as he shows. Now, I haven't heard anything about him not showing. He's just kind of irritates you sometimes. And after being pushed back to July 2015, the new release date for Daniel Bryan's WWE autobiography is April 3rd. Please make a note of it. And Good Morning America segment, this is kind of interesting too, discussing Triple H. He was on there, had a little segment with him. How he broke out of character after 8-year-old Lucian Deering, is the kid's name, cried during Monday Night Raw event. Can be seen at their Good Morning America link. Anyway, the article has the photo of the boy backstage with his father and Triple H commenting on what led to the boy crying. So he says, Triple H said, we were sitting at ringside, a young man was behind me, and he kept chanting my name over and over and over. He said, it was just me being in character when I said, with my eyebrows up in the air, hey, stop messing with me. He says, I'm trying to do a job over here. I guess maybe the kid's not used to being dabbing eyebrows up at him. I don't know. So anyway, very few $90 seats remain for the WWE Hall of Fame ceremonies, and will likely sell out this weekend or so. Payday, Friday, well, today. WWE website's got a new poll up asking fans, who will they be rooting for at Sunday's Royal Rumble pay-per-view, Rollins, Cena, or heavyweight champion Brock Lesnar? Now, they didn't say who's going to win. They just asking, who are you going to be rooting for? And 48% said Cena, 34%, which is surprising, have voted for Lesnar. Lesnar's kind of up there with Cena anymore, huh? All right. Earlier in the week, Dolph Ziggler took a shot at CM Punk in his promo on last night's SmackDown. WWE's Universe Twitter account tweeted out Ziggler's line during the show. He said, "I'd rather sit in this ring and face any punishment than to sit at home complaining on somebody's podcast." Anyway, one of the most talked about stories within WWE this past year is how Goldust is wrapping up his ring career. We do believe. Talk is Goldust will be transitioning from a wrestler to back to full-time agent, manager, and producer soon. The change won't happen until after WrestleMania 31, so Goldust has still a few more months, left in him as a full-time wrestler. When I seen that headline, I thought they was going to say something about Christian, but of course I know Christian is not retired. It's also believed that the tag team Goldust Stardust will slowly fade out over the next few months. The idea is for Stardust will be as a single wrestler, and there's no word yet of the plan, on doing a Goldust versus Stardust match, but always possible. There's always a good match between Dust and Dust, or it's supposed to be Dust to Dawn. Maybe they can, find somebody with the last name of Dawn. Dust. But anyway, that's all I got for you. Thanks for clicking, you guys. I gotta go.